What if I told you that Honda has just redefined what it means to ride a versatile motorcycle? Imagine a machine that blends commuter practicality with weekend adventure spirit, then wraps it all in Honda's trademark reliability. That machine exists, and in 2026, it wears the name NCX750X. Stay with me, because this isn't just another update to a familiar bike. It's a transformation that could set the tone for the next decade of mid-weight motorcycles. The NCX750X nameplate already carried a reputation for being a rider's Swiss Army knife. Commuters loved it because it was dependable, easy to handle, and returned excellent fuel economy. Adventurers loved it because it could leave the city and carve a back road, or even take on a dirt trail, without hesitation. And new riders appreciated it because it wasn't intimidating, yet it didn't leave them bored after a year. The 2026 version doesn't abandon that formula. It sharpens it. The first thing you notice is the design. The NCX750X has always leaned toward the adventure tourer look, and the new generation takes it further. The lines are sharper, the LED lighting is slimmer, and the fairing integrates more seamlessly with the fuel tank. The windscreen, now electronically adjustable, gives the bike a modern premium touch, while the upright stance still tells you it's ready for long miles. Honda clearly wanted the new NCX to look tougher, more futuristic, and more confident on the road. At the heart of the bike is an updated 750cc parallel twin engine, redesigned to meet the latest emissions standards while gaining more refinement. The new engine produces around 65 horsepower and 70 Newton-meters of torque. That may not sound like headline-grabbing power, but the delivery is the key. The torque arrives early, making city rides effortless and overtakes smooth. On highways, the bike holds speed with confidence. And on mountain switchbacks, the engine's linear pull feels intuitive. Honda also continues to offer its DCT, the dual-clutch transmission, on the NCX750X. And in 2026, it's better than ever. Shifts are quicker, smoother, and smarter, adapting to your riding style in real time. Prefer a more connected feel? The 6-speed manual version is still available. This flexibility shows Honda understands that riders value choice, not just technology for the sake of it. Handling has been significantly improved, too. A reworked steel frame reduces weight while maintaining strength. The suspension, with longer travel than before, soaks up rougher roads more confidently. It's not a dirt bike, but it can handle unpaved routes with ease, giving adventurous riders more freedom. On the road, the stability is noticeable. Whether you're commuting through traffic or rolling down the highway at 120 kilometers per hour, the NCX75X feels planted and predictable. Technology has become a major focus in this update. The 2026 NCX750X now features a large full-color TFT display with smartphone integration. Navigation, calls, music, and ride data are all accessible at a glance. Multiple riding modes, standard, rain, sport, and custom, let you tailor the bike's behavior. Traction control and ABS are standard, with the rear ABS switchable for light off-road riding. Cruise control now comes as standard, something riders of the previous model long wished for. Comfort is another area where Honda pushed the envelope. The seat has been redesigned for better long-distance support, with improved padding and a slightly narrower profile to make reaching the ground easier. The seat height sits at 810 millimeters, striking a balance between accessibility and ground clearance. The handlebars are positioned for an upright, relaxed posture, while the foot pegs remain at a natural angle for both daily commutes and weekend tours. The adjustable windscreen does an excellent job of reducing fatigue on longer rides, and heated grips come standard on higher trims. Fuel efficiency remains one of the NCX's strongest suits. Honda quotes around 28 kilometers per liter, which, combined with the 17-liter fuel tank, gives the bike an impressive range of over 450 kilometers. That's more than enough to cover a full day's ride without worrying about finding a gas station. For commuters, this means fewer stops. For tourers, it means more freedom to go wherever the road leads. But here's where Honda surprised everyone. The 2026 NCX750X includes a unique storage system. Instead of the traditional fuel tank position, which has been relocated to the rear under the seat, The space up front is now a 23-liter storage compartment. Big enough to fit a full-face helmet, this feature is as practical as it is clever. Riders can store groceries, gear, or electronics right where a tank would normally be, making the NCX one of the most commuter-friendly motorcycles on the market. And for riders who want even more versatility, Honda has released an adventure pack for the NCX750X. This factory kit includes side panniers, a top box, crash bars, auxiliary lights, and an extended windscreen. Instead of piecing together aftermarket parts, buyers can simply roll out of the showroom with a fully equipped touring machine. So, who is the 2026 Honda NCX750X for? It's for commuters who want a reliable, fuel-efficient partner that makes everyday rides effortless. It's for weekend warriors who want a bike that can tackle highways and country roads without hesitation. It's for new riders who want something approachable but still powerful enough to grow into. And it's even for experienced motorcyclists who want a second bike, one that's practical, versatile, and easy to live with. The NCX750X isn't flashy. It doesn't scream for attention. What it does is offer balance. Balance between performance and efficiency. Balance between daily practicality and adventure spirit. Balance between affordability and technology. In an industry where bikes often chase extremes, the NCX750X proudly stands in the middle ground, and that, ironically, makes it extraordinary. The 2026 Honda NCX750X proves that a motorcycle doesn't need to be the fastest, or the most powerful, or the most extreme to matter. Just needs to be the one you can depend on every day, in every situation, without drama. And that's exactly what Honda has delivered. A motorcycle that might not set your pulse racing at first glance, but will win your heart mile after mile. So the question is the NCX750X the ultimate everyday motorcycle? Honda certainly seems to think so, and after seeing what they've done with the 2026 model, it's hard to argue. This has been the story of the 2026 Honda NCX750X. This is Acer Rider, signing off. Till next time, ride safe, ride smart, and never stop exploring.